Right.
Yow.
YOLO.
Broadcasting gameplay and microphone audio. YOLO. No one even said YOLO. You said YOLO? Joseph. How dare you, Joseph?
You stop the stream. Do this over.
No.
I can't let this get out into the world.
I already got notified for it. That means it's real.
Oh, there's gonna be hella cutscenes, isn't there?
You can skip them if you
Oh
want.
yeah,
let's
the
do
first
away.
the first fourth half of these games is like cutscenes and dialogue and no action.
And the good part is, if you haven't played 1, 2, or 3, it doesn't really require you to have played 1, 2, or 3. It's just like
Absolutely.
It's just like, hey, some.
Oh, is this the one where you can play Crash Bandicoot?
I must seek
Yeah,
my
you
fortune.
can.
I started this one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can skip.
Oh, I would be great. Oh, you can't
Nice.
punch shit in this game.
Our Star King is here. Hey guys.
Hey.
Your PlayStation's broke.
Nope. It's the YouTube.
No, I don't have these.
Isn't this how?
Skip!
Isn't this how Resident Evil began as well? The guy driving a car and then he crashed. Oh wait, no.
This is both back.
You must be getting to Autisha. He's like,
Nice.
God damn the voice actors, they're on to me.
I make my own game.
And then the Leviathan shows up. Who's gonna make our own story? Otherwise, I would skip this, but we have to make our own story.
Yeah, Leviathan is. Yeah, there it is.
This is Enix. This is their Navy division. Not the Navy. You guys are now playing Uncharted 4. It says ISO Storm Gamer. Yeah.
Give me this. I got
Hey.
this. You can't skip this.
Yeah, I've played Uncharted 4 before. It's an amazing, like, I played 3 and 4. I think I actually like 3 a bit more.
Yeah, good.
But 4 is actually really good.
Yeah, 2 is the best one though.
I haven't played 2.
Yeah, because it's too good for you.
Yeah, anyway.
Nice.
My only complaint with 4 compared to 3 is that in 3 I felt like there was more areas, like more different environments. In 4, after a certain point, it's really just the island, and that was kind of boring. But obviously they're both amazing games.
I kind of feel like it tries too hard to be like more serious and realistic.
In 4?
Yeah.
And this one?
Yeah.
That's because it has more focus on the plot this time,
Yeah.
right? Like the other games are kind of just like the plot is there.
Do whatever.
Like, who we? Let's go find some treasure.
Yeah.
I like how my boat just demolishes other boats.
Yeah, like,
Not the other way.
what materials mean your boat?
I like this game. Wow, yeah, I'm just like crushing boats. Oh no! I'm at a bigger boat.
Art says, at least it's better than KH3. You're right.
Oh wow.
You're right. You guys aren't there yet, you don't know, but
Kingdom Hearts 3 is really good so far.
Yeah, I'm loving it. You guys are just, maybe I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Dom's like on the last Disney World.
Am I supposed to like
Almost.
crush this guy?
And ISO says, my reaction after watching the episode Arden prologue, hashtag Arden did nothing wrong. Did you see that? That there was an episode Arden,
Oh, it was on Facebook. I mean, Crunchyroll. I didn't watch it. I didn't get it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's basically just Arden getting
It looked like
plays.
a recap.
No.
Whoa, hey!
It's all new content.
Trying to murder me!
But,
Oh yeah, this is a very Gladio game right here.
it's a lot of, I mean, Nathan Drake is just Gladio, just, hiking.
No.
And, yes.
Swimming.
They're cut from the same
Swimming
cloth.
to the thing, help me up.
I'd rather have another Uncharted game, says Archstar King.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they really ended 4 with, like, a conclusion. Also,
Yeah,
since
but it
this...
also made Leonard
But also, since this takes place in the Last of Us timeline, everyone's probably dead by now.
Yeah, probably.
Does it?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
The Last of Us takes place, like, years after this, so everyone's just a zombie, I guess. Because
Is Nathan Drake alive?
we don't know.
You can see a newspaper talk about it in the 3rd game.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they're all made by the same company, so they're just, like, tying this stuff
That's some
together.
Jack and Daxter shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fucking Christ, I'm terrible at shooting. Ow!
What they should do is make
I've magically healed.
a crossover game called The Last of
The Last Uncharted.
The last of Drake's fortune.
The Last of Charts.
No, The Last of Drake's Luck. Oh, shit! It's getting real over here. Triangle to reload.
Or for
I
reload.
gotta keep shooting. This guy, this small fry. Ow! Look at you. Oh! Oh! For fuck's sake. Where'd you get a friend?
He knows asexual reproduction.
I keep trying to shoot like
Notice how they
Destiny.
have the same shirt and
Yeah.
character model?
You're right.
It's like Selvage.
How could we have been so foolish?
Why is triangle even? That's whack. Ooh, kidney shot. You
Should be
did.
L3.
You did.
Wow, it actually worked. Yeah.
Square is reload in every game ever.
You have to hold down L3 and press triangle,
Okay,
It's a lot of
that didn't
commands.
work.
and then circle. The whole, yeah, and then circle.
None of this works. I'm standing up now. Can we drive?
Yes.
No, probably not.
Hint.
Get to
the island. Yeah, you jackass.
I thought it was just a little Easter egg, and it didn't have any weight to it. I mean, yeah, it probably was just
Oh,
an
time for my
Easter egg.
superior boat to crush other boats.
But if we can get a crossover game,
Bring your ass here, boy.
I'm all
No,
for
no, no.
crossover.
Crushed.
I hope they have a Jack and Daxter Uncharted crossover.
Nice.
Jack, the last,
Ow! Ow!
the last of Jack and Charts.
The last of Drake.
The game is trying to tell me to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh shit! Ah, Nathan.
Damn, what you died in the prologue now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I did not.
You're garbage.
I'm alive.
Garbage even.
I'll never lose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
man.
this.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ! This is where I gotta be.
Knock back.
Enough!
kinda chilled,
Skip cinematic
but you can't skip chapter 2.
to fill the what?
Chapter 1.
I'm out of here.
The lure.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I remember this was the tutorial.
Adventure. Yeah.
Somehow I had a hard time noticing the chapter titles appearing in this game compared to the first 3.
For fuck's sake!
He's got shingles.
This is Nathan Drake. He doesn't walk, he climbs up unnecessary obstacles.
Oh yeah, this fake feature no one uses except when you're on the
I'm
island.
about to go outside and just have like intense upper body strength and just climb over everything now. I watched Nathan Drake once. Sup, Low Device? Sup, Chanel?
Lord of Third, Chanel!
Okay,
Yawa!
well, as it says, it'll be awesome that Ifrit will be... Oh, yeah, okay. Is Ifrit actually in your party in episode
What am I
Arden?
supposed to be doing?
Like, I saw him in the trailer, of course, but I wasn't sure if he was part of your party or if Arden's just like, haha, go fuck around, Ifrit. Lord Device says, winning on that Kingdom Hearts 3 stream featuring Shion. Shion's dead forever.
I saw her earlier today.
Wait,
Shut up.
what? Oh, wait. V or Shion?
V.
She was here?
No, she was in her car. They was in where they were talking
Oh, outside?
in the parking lot. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably just some
Dominic is
nonsense.
leaving. Whoop!
Anyway, but yeah, we'll definitely. I mean, I streamed Kingdom Hearts 3 once. It was just the opening because it was right after the game came out, so I didn't want to like show too much because people have to play it themselves. But after Dominic and Joseph finish the game, which they'll do eventually,
Maybe someday.
someday, says the Magic Heart Shell. Yeah, we'll stream Kingdom Magic Conch Shell, but that's Kingdom
I thought
Hearts.
You called me the Magic Heart
Nice.
Child.
No. Yeah, we'll stream it eventually. I mean, we could probably stream
Oh,
just the
no!
opening worlds,
Stealth kill.
but
I
Stealth
wish.
kill.
I'm out of here!
Dude, she got away.
yeah, we'll stream KH3 at some point. And maybe Shion will be here, who knows. I mean, she's in school now, so she doesn't even live around here anyway.
Look, you can't see his last name.
Chanel says, hi, you guys
Oh,
are
they
lucky,
don't
my
give him a
classes are
last
canceled
name?
tomorrow.
Yeah. Like
Yes.
At the top there, at the left, it just says Nathan.
I did hear that schools are closed tomorrow. My friend who's a teacher is very happy about that. Unfortunately, I doubt that my job will be closed.
I'm off tomorrow.
I can dream though. Where's the Shion stream?
Especially
Says
'cause you work
ISO.
early.
There is no Shion stream. There's not even a Riku stream because he's gone
Never
too.
a Shion stream.
I can.
Dude.
Oh, Bobby! Ow!
Ouch.
My ear!
By the ear.
That was spoopy.
That means you're in trouble.
We should scoot down like half a few inches just so I'm on the.
Where? To the right?
Yeah.
Me to the right?
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Wow.
We're amazing. Yeah, but we should get
Press L3.
other
Oh, okay.
actors
Where-
on
where's the
here.
lady? She saw me instantly.
But the only downside is like
She was over by
everyone's
the
so
piano.
busy. You know, Jeremiah Prompto, he's always like he lives in a different city. He always has school. Shion lives in a different city now. She has school. Loquai has work like every day. Like so, really, only me and Dominic and Joseph are available. And who knows where Jose Riku ever is these days? He has
To the hills!
he has a full daughter. When it showed Arden fighting Regis, Ifrit had a health
How do I-
bar. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, based off what I saw in the trailer, episode Arden's gameplay is definitely looking really.
No, fuck! Ah!
That fall wouldn't have killed you though.
At all, you would have.
You're a tiny child.
Especially
Your foot would have hurt.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
smaller you are, the
We should-
further you land.
We should definitely stream episode Arden at least. I feel like that'll be
Jump!
even if we don't make an abridged episode for episode Arden.
Yeah, at least stream it.
Yeah, at least stream
You
it.
have a trail stream for Arden.
No. Let's relax.
I want to rip me. I still have school tomorrow and ACT testing. I am sorry, ISO
Rip
Storm.
me, or
Yeah,
did she say R.I.P.?
it was ISO, but RIP. Yes,
Okay.
rip.
Just being a
Hey,
jerk.
Daddy.
Rip in peace.
No! Ow!
Quick, press circle.
I thought circle was jump.
Punching clickers is ineffective.
That would
No,
yeah.
let's not do this.
Chanel says that would at least sprain an ankle. Yeah, like this.
Hi Chanel, no one's talking to me, so I'm gonna insert myself in y'all conversation. Hi Chanel, hi ISO Storm. I'm assuming
Arch and Load of Ice are also
Dark
here.
Ice.
whatever. I don't care about Arch. Hello, ISO.
And Load of Ice.
Lord of Thirst. Yes, hello,
Lord of Thirst. Yes.
guys. I'm drunk. I apologize.
How are you already
How'd
drunk?
that happen already?
You were hungover 2 hours
Oh,
ago.
I was drinking while I was hungover, so the hungover was just kind of
God damn it!
That's what they do in Ireland.
I made French toast, so
That sounds delicious.
when I went to go get bread for the French toast, I was like, well, the liquor store is right there.
God
So I was like drinking on the way back from my French toast. I made an amazing. You know how sad this is.
French toast, bread, wheat, beer.
I've connected the dots.
But I got so overzealous in my French toast move, I made an omelet as well.
Oh.
So I ate the omelet and I was full, so I didn't eat the French toast.
God damn it, Dominic. I feel like
It started with French toast, but I made an amazing omelet.
sounds like I have all this extra space for a beer,
What's this?
but not for my food.
That's a circle.
I'm not sure if,
Oh, it's
if
a
episode
purple.
Arden would even fit in the abridged canon. That's the
We can make
splendor. Yeah.
anything fit. In
That's the splendor of our bridge.
You
We
know,
can
it's-
make anything work. Like, we didn't have any plans for episodes 2 through 19.
Yeah.
And they still worked.
No, we had the one with Altisha. We had Altisha kind of planned out
hold
until episode Ignis came out.
Yeah, then that kind of like made us reevaluate our entire script, and then we had to throw some more things in. But yeah, the majesty of the abridged series is that we can make up anything and it'll work. We kind of gave Arden enough personality to kind of write his own backstory.
He's schizophrenic. He can
Yeah, like-
do whatever he wants to be. I don't care about this, brother.
Lord of Ice says hello. Natalia's here. Hey.
Hey!
Natalia is
Let's see. Ignis, yes.
yes, absolutely.
ISO Storm says, by the way, how did the Resident Evil 2 stream go once Dom's guides left the stream? I don't remember. I feel like we just kind of got to a certain point. Did we just get that first statue completed and then we gave up? Is that what happened,
We
Joseph?
played for a minute, but
Yeah, I
it
don't
kind
think he
of.
got he didn't get the third medallion. I think he got 2.
Oh, 2. Okay. I mean, okay, so yeah, it turns out that I
Are we
guess
on our regular page
we
or
went-
the streaming?
This is the streaming page, yeah.
Oh, 8 viewers.
I know, right?
Now
Hello.
we're famous.
So I don't really remember. I feel like I was charging my phone or something by that
You
point.
were charging your phone.
I was very drunk
Yeah, so basically no one here knows how that stream went.
and
Wow.
yelling. I was visibly like,
Yeah.
oh no! Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go.
Alright, Nathan, you got one more chance.
That was a nice mulligan. I was terrified. What are you doing, God?
Oh, man.
Can we be done with this? Jump!
He's just a child.
This fucking Assassin's Creed foolishness. How do you jump? X?
Hold back.
Knocked
Yeah.
assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, circle. No! Circle has been the doom of me.
You have
X.
to hold opposite the wall.
Hold opposite wall! X!
God damn it.
Up!
Up.
X!
X. Up.
He's not going up. He wants to die. This kid is suicidal. Whoa!
you seen-
Whoa! I also have this super cool brother that wants to do cool shit.
Have you seen
Yes!
Uncharted at all? He is definitely suicidal.
Chanel says Dom is in desperate need of cheat codes. Indeed. And Ignis asks, what game is this? This is Uncharted 4.
This is the last of us.
Chanel, my love, do you have cheat codes? 'Cause I will take them.
Another shot.
Absolutely.
sadly lacking in cheat codes, as is every game released after the GameCube.
Like 2009.
Yeah, I'm like 2005.
No, Midnight Club and shit were like the dumb games no one care about.
What happened to Midnight Club?
I have Midnight Club 3.
Dub edition.
Everybody
Dub
has
edition
Midnight
remix,
Club
yep.
2 Dub edition
No,
remix.
no, Dub edition sucked. Midnight Club 2.
GTA San Andreas! That's the true hero.
We also, you
Far
know,
Cry. No, that's not right.
Fallout 76.
Far Cry.
Fallout 76. I meant to say,
You know why cheats became stupid?
What?
Because niggas got mods.
The other Grand Theft
Yeah.
Auto game that also has
Vice City.
No,
Vice City and
it's
San
not
Andreas
Grand Theft
had.
Auto.
Oh,
It's
the
like
what do you
a
mean?
similar series. It's like kind of the rival to it. And,
No, it's
you can hit people with a giant dildo.
fucking Christ, it's
The Sims.
It's no, it's right there. I have it. I got it. Wait, stop. It's cause it's like gangs and shit. I can't fucking remember the name.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
If anyone can remember
It
what
takes itself less seriously.
No, it's really serious. It's like silly.
If anyone can remember
It's,
what the sister series, the rival series of Grand Theft Auto is, please let us know in the comments.
They'll know. They'll get it before me.
What game? Okay, yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is Uncharted 4. If you haven't played 1, 2, or 3, it works out fine because this has its own kind of story by itself. Nathan Drake is the main character in this game. This is a flashback to him as a kid. You know, this is a good prologue that sets the pace for the rest of the game.
My brother is suicidal, and so I'm. Oh, I guess.
I didn't think it was Prompto or Loquai in this chat, ISO. Ha 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 ha. Uncharted 4. Oh, you still finished it though, but you didn't care about it? Natalia. Uncharted 4
It's
was
something
so good.
Saints.
Saints Row.
Saints Row. Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
Oh yeah, Arch said Matt gets Saints Row. There we go. As soon as like a split second before you guys got it.
No, I said it before him.
Nope.
That one's always looked more appealing to me. Than Grand Theft Auto.
The cell shading is what.
Chanel says, "Sorry, Dominic, I don't have cheats. I apologize for the inconvenience."
Chanel, I thought you loved me. If you don't, just say that. But don't play with my feelings like this.
ISO says, I could help you with Resident Evil 2 remake, but nothing else. and then
Who's that guy we had for Kingdom Hearts?
It was
he's
Nicholas.
that guy.
Nicholas.
Where the fuck is Nicholas?
We don't play Kingdom Hearts anymore. Nicholas is too busy memorizing every attack in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I have a role.
Woo!
Holy shit!
Woo!
This game is great. It's already better than Kingdom Hearts 2.
The 2,
2?
3, Resident Evil 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2 didn't have a... Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. No! Ah! My ankle!
You are correct, actually. KH, you do not have dodge roll until the final mix version.
You trying to make me seem
Dash.
crazy.
Yeah, that was the one part.
Dash was
Kingdom Hearts 2
actually
was-
a good substitute. I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
upset because I don't have it in Kingdom Hearts 2. Do you get Dash?
Dash? No, but your movements are so fast it kind of nullifies any. Yeah.
I do have like a dodge roll, so.
It is I, Dave. See, you've already.
Why?
That's the plot twist for.
Guys, do you think I can dodge roll
It's gonna
across
be
this
Dave.
pillar?
Probably not.
The game doesn't let me.
No.
Fucking Christ.
Chanel says, "Hey, I do love you, Dom, but you expect too much out of me." And Natalia says, "Nothing will be better
No!
than Kingdom Hearts 2."
No! Not like this! My ankles!
I'm expecting
Fucking
Kingdom
Christ,
Hearts 2 to
it's
still be
screaming.
my favorite.
Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely has the best gameplay in the series. There's no.
I
Especially
think
Final Mix.
everyone has rose-tinted glasses when they're watching or playing Kingdom Hearts 2.
It is.
Like, in terms of other stuff,
like-
yes. But in terms of gameplay, I can go
Yeah,
on.
like the world design.
I'm listening.
Okay, well, the thing with Kingdom Hearts 2 and even Kingdom Hearts 1 to a
Try
lesser
not to
extent.
spoil, but yeah.
No, yeah, this is just going to be like gameplay stuff. The thing with KH2 and KH1 to a lesser extent is just that the gameplay difficulty, it's more balanced. Like with each enemy in Kingdom Hearts 2, they have their own kind of styles. Like you can just bulldoze your way through.
You have the care.
but you have to.
It could make your life easier.
Yeah, you have to
care.
figure out what
Yeah, like
tactics to
exclamation
use.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and even beside the reactions for each enemy, like each enemy, like you have to like guard one way and like block another way, roll around this guy. With KH3, it's just thunder, water, ice. Like you just kind of just blast your way through enemies.
Yeah, there's not like not much strategy to it.
No, like they give you a lot of stuff in KH3, like with the attractions and the
to
links.
do,
yeah.
But all of it is kind of just
Oh
like,
god,
frivolous stuff
I
that doesn't
can handle
actually
this at my
matter in the
level
end.
of yeah.
And if you've never played critical mode on Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like that. The balancing in that game is fantastic. Like, you have to play it well. There's also no critical vote on Cage 3 yet, but actually they did find one in the game files, which means we're probably gonna have to pay for that mode to be unlocked.
I don't think they'll pay for it. I think
I
think they'll extend their. I think there's other shit we'll have to pay for. They'll use critical mode to keep people's attention on that game, because that's a silly thing to make you pay for. Like, hey, you want a harder game of the game you already paid for?
That's Final Fantasy 15.
They did that.
Well, I think they did release a critical mode. Did they release it?
Where'd my brother go?
They did make you pay for random stuff. Like that was.
They made you pay for everything. If you wanted a fucking cup noodle on your face,
you had to pay for that.
Paid for that.
ISO says I never played Kingdom Hearts 2. ISO, you gotta play Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, because I have a plethora of issues. With Kingdom Hearts 2.
Watch our stream when I fought.
Like,
our Star King was there, right?
Yeah, I mean, we fought Sephiroth for like 7 streams straight.
Not me.
Yeah.
And then you leveled me up, and somehow I just obliterated.
I got like second chance, and that was it.
I guess.
This one?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make it, Joey.
But that's also
there's my brother.
Another aspect. Like, you couldn't beat Sephiroth until you got the correct abilities. Like, there was difficulty present.
No, because that's what we tried to do. It's I tried to do.
Whereas in Cage 3, like, the secret boss is just
actually Kingdom Hearts 1 too.
Kingdom Hearts 1 had way more secret bosses. Remember the guy on Agrabah that was like impossible?
Yeah. But I was thinking, with Sephiroth, like, if you're level 99 in Kingdom Hearts,
alright, let me.
You can kind of just tank it, honestly.
Yeah. Well, let me respond to all these comments first.
Sorry, go ahead.
Natalia's saying, ISO, you're missing out. I'm not playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Everyone's just saying hi. And nobody talking about Birth by Sleep's gameplay, asks Chanel. Birth by Sleep is the game in Kingdom Hearts I played the most. It definitely doesn't have the best combat, but it was the most addicting to me.
Not like this. No.
Probably because it was on a portable console, so it was more accessible. But I do love command melding. Like, the thing with Birth by Sleep is that, one, there's no real aerial combat. If you jump up and attack, you'll just get brought right back to the ground. That was kind of restrictive. So the combat in Birth by Sleep wasn't superb.
3, when you attack on the ground, you just go up.
But like fly 2 meters.
There's no ground combat.
To meet you.
Not really. It's kind of the opposite. But Birth by Sleep's combat has its flaws for sure. But it was the most addicting game to me. Like, really? I was like, when I played that game and I beat it, I was satisfied with the full result. Like, of course, because the PSP is limiting compared to like PS2 and such, so I wasn't expecting too much. But for what they were able to deliver, I was like, this was still a good game to me. Lord Device says, what surprised you the most in Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, you
can answer.
Joseph and Dominic haven't gotten too far.
I don't. Well, Joey, maybe close your ears.
You have beaten the first 2 worlds. You can say what surprised you most out of those 2 worlds.
Phil didn't talk.
Phil didn't talk? What does that mean?
Yeah. That was weird because they gave him a lot of.
Phil didn't talk. I thought you said filled in, like to fill something in. Phil didn't talk, and I was like, what? How do you fill and talk? Yeah, Phil did not talk.
Why didn't he?
Yeah, that's surprising.
Every other game he's been in, like.
Did I explain that to you? Why that is?
No.
Okay, so Phil's Japanese voice actor died, so they didn't want to replace him, so they just made him silent.
Oh.
In English, it doesn't matter. But the thing is, in Japan, Master Xehanort's actor died and Vexen's actor died, and they just replaced them both.
Well, that's what happens when you release games 10 years later!
Mm-hmm. So with Phil, I guess because he's such a minor character, they didn't care, but with like Vexen and Xehanort, they had to replace them otherwise.
Yeah, you couldn't just be silent.
But yeah, that's surprising.
Imagine like the Goku, the Dragon Ball Z mountain scene, and they're all on the thing. Some guy's just not talking.
Just nodding his head. And so what surprised you? I guess you have to, limit it to the first couple of worlds, or just make it really vague.
The gummies. What was the question?
What
surprised in general?
What surprised you the most in KH3? Yeah.
How fun the gummy ship missions are.
Yeah, the gummy ships are also really good.
They're legit too, though.
I honestly have not played the gummy ships that much in KH3. I use them just to get to the worlds, and I have not done anything else beyond that.
I don't know if Mac told you guys, but I built my own gummy ship.
Whoa. Is it only guns?
No, it's only engines. It's so fast.
Dominic took off all this.
Cause like the shit was so slow. I was getting irritated. So I don't have shields.
He has engines.
I have guns like out of necessity, and my teeny ship helps. But I just blaze through everything. You know what? I always get the untouchable bonus when you fight somebody, because like if you hit me once, like it's like critical like I have like 2 health.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Also, Twilight Town was some shit.
Yes, I think they were looking.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Well, no, Twilight Town's the second world you go to after Olympus. It's like Olympus and then Twilight Town. It's like it's really small, but it's before Toy Story.
Because it's not like Twilight Town. It's like some like little area. What do you do there?
There's a tram car. There's the
the Bistro World.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And what surprised me the most, and yeah, Chanel, there's not going to be any spoilers unless you think Phil not talking is a spoiler.
I'll spoil something. Donald has an annoying voice.
And Snape Goku.
How can you find out annoying when this looks like a good spot to find some ingredients?
Dude,
that's an amazing line, guys.
Every time I share a K-Stream meme on the fucking like our page, I'm trying to dodge roll.
And what surprised me the most, with no spoilers and limiting myself to just what these guys know, I cannot answer that. What even surprised me in this game? Actually, there are moments in the plot that surprised me, but I can't even talk about them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Dom's seen a few of them just because they're like funny as shit.
Axel cried.
Shut up. Yeah.
Poor Axel.
His eyes screamed.
I don't know where people get these identical popsicles.
I was sad. Bro.
Yeah, that was a funny scene. I'm gonna make Eric just bawl his eyes out in real life.
Eric would have the worst cry ever.
Because I remember when...
Do you want a shot?
At the end of Birth by Sleep, like when Aqua talks to Ansem and Aqua cries.
Capping?
Joseph, you know what happened last time?
Capping?
Wait, do you have a ride home this time? Because Joseph's just gonna bitch out.
This time.
I'll Uber if need be. But
Joseph,
I do not have your ride.
Okay, you take one shot. Okay. Yeah, because at the end of Birth by Sleep, when Aqua cries, like first it was Edith who played Aqua.
What is this? Let's get rid of
and yes, skip cinematic. Like first it was Edith who played Aqua, and I was like, so for this you have to like cry a little bit, and she was like, and I was like, wow, this is awful. And then we had to replace.
Everybody hates Edith.
We had to replace Edith because she sucked, and then we got Angie, and
who is phenomenal.
Yeah, and so we're like, okay, so you have to cry. She's like, I can't do that. So I was like, I'll use Edith's. So if you watch...
Oh, melee combat! Max, shut up! Oh my, I have pit face. Pow!
There's so many comments I have to get through still.
Look at the pow!
So if you watch Birth by Sleep, Abridged, then in the final episode with Aqua on the beach, it's all the same actor, except for the single cry. Human Gilgamesh. Yeah, I didn't notice that was Gilgamesh at first until I saw comments, and I was like, oh yeah, that is
Gilgamesh. What?
The guy who Gladio fights?
Oh, no.
Josie. Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Gilgamesh from Fate Zero.
Oh yeah, no. Although I did have Josie call Gladio a mongrel in that episode, like Gilgamesh and Fate Zero. I haven't played a single Kingdom Hearts game since ISO. Oh my god, ISO! Get with
ISO's a good fan because he's just here for the for the abridged.
But it's like not even one. Alias Morningstar is here.
Oh, they're fucking me up!
He's been here for a while. We've just been rambling. Never played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Chain of Memories, Recoded, Birth by Sleep.
Nah, I'm going full Gladio on this motherfucker. Oh my god, this Hector is fucking me up.
So Alias...
Yeah. Oh.
So what you're saying is you've not played any Kingdom Hearts game? No, wait, hold on. You've played 358 Days, right? You played Days? That wasn't on your list. You haven't played anything else. And Chanel hasn't beaten the game yet. And Talia's like, ISO, you don't like Kingdom Hearts? And Chanel, how far are you? Chanel says, I'm still in the first world in Olympus. God damn, Chanel.
It's hard. You gotta invest, man. Not everyone took 2 days off.
That's right. But the game's not that long.
What happened?
Shut up, Joseph. Oh, Asa says I just didn't get into the series. Natalia asks, who doesn't make their own gummy ships? I neglected the gummy ship in 1, 2, 3. Like, if I had to upgrade it, I just use whatever the most up.
Yeah. I didn't realize
whatever the newest level. Yeah.
I just unlocked the pre-made ones, and then at the very end, I would use all the materials I built up.
They make like some like an amazing gummy.
I'm gonna have to do it in Kingdom Hearts 3 though, because to get ultimate weapon, you have to do gummy ship stuff.
I'm thinking in 3, I'm gonna like make a new one when I go to a new like.
I made one and I had nothing. It's so small and I'm very fast. You don't have to fight things though.
Oh, ISO says gonna go to bed. See you guys later. See ya, ISO.
See ya, ISO.
Hard.
Chanel says, random question, do you guys like fight choreographies? Like, if the fight's good, if it's choreographed? Yeah, like, a good fight is better than a bad fight.
Have you seen The Raid?
Have you read Fire Force?
Man? I have not.
Good fight choreography. It's by the Soul Eater.
Oh, do you read, fucking... One of the animes I read is 7 Deadly Sins, because I got some, but I read 7 Deadly Sins. I told you about Suicide Island. What else is it? The fucking Promise Neverland, whatever.
Yeah, it's real good.
I'm kind of that manga is really. I think the manga is better than what I've seen of the anime. Yeah, that's an unfair assessment.
The anime is really good, but at the same time they are like skipping over some things. But like the stuff.
It's an unfair assessment.
The stuff
now.
they haven't covered is like stuff that isn't as important.
How are these skipping? They're skipping stuff, but it feels so slow still. It's been like what 4 episodes?
Mac, I told you, like Mac, you went into it thinking they're gonna stop being kids. The show is kids.
This feels
I'm
like
on chapter 122.
Like,
they grew up 3 years. So
we have a lot to.
But it's not like this depressing boot camp theme, because they're very intelligent. I would tell you stick with it, and that's from someone.
The stuff that they've skipped over so far is like stuff that isn't really that important.
Yeah, it's like cannon fodder for people that really like.
They're trying to cover like what 40 chapters in 13 episodes.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of intense.
And
Shield Hero is literally the opposite, because Shield Hero has like 50-something chapters.
Oh, yeah, Shield Hero's been pretty good.
And,
I'm reading that manga as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as fight choreographies go,
to start the light novel, but like apparently
they have light novels
translated. Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm confused how that works. Because I'm reading the manga.
Yeah, the manga is based on the light novel.
So it's light novel, manga, anime.
And then the anime is also based on the light novel.
That's a lot.
So yeah, so fight choreographies, I actually saw something earlier today. It was Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan's amazing.
Yeah, it was when they were filming Rush Hour. That's the one with Chris Rock, right?
Yes. Yeah. Rush Hour.
Yeah. Wait, Rock or Tucker? Chris Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Rock's
Chris, it's a Chris.
Yeah, I was like, I keep getting their names confused. But yeah, so it was them on, like, they're making that movie, and the director wanted Jackie to do something specific and, like, shoot a bunch of guys. But it's Jackie Chan. He doesn't shoot, he fights. So, like,
and he uses
it was...
the environment.
Exactly. So then Jackie Chan, you know, it was, like, this video was just, like, a minute and a half of, like, him telling the director, like, what he was gonna do in this scene. And so he was like, I'll do this, I'll throw that, I'll take this chair, do that, flip back up, fight these guys, you know. And he was making all this up on the spot, because he just knows how fights go.
Right.
And it was amazing to just see him just, like, use, like, this chair, this desk, like, he'll fall on it, like, he'll crack it, he'll do this, he'll kick the gun, I'll get it, I'll flip it. And he was just making it all up. And the director was like, okay, let's do that then.
All right.
And then, like, if you watch the movie, the final product, it's exactly what Jackie was choreographing in that video. And I was like, wow, he just made all this shit up, and it just looked amazing, because Jackie Chan knows how fight choreography.
What is this guy's problem? Why do you keep pushing me, dude?
And then, who here likes hot chocolate?
Ooh, I like hot chocolate. I drink salmon in the morning.
Do you make it with water or milk? Because I got an argument about this the other day.
Ooh,
hot chocolate, water, milk.
Is it better with milk? Because I've been using water.
Oh wait,
it's completely better with milk.
I try it with milk.
Natalia says hot chocolate is best when made with milk.
That's hot water. That's chocolate water. Does like chocolate water sound good to you?
The package said water. I thought it sounded weird at first too, but I was like, oh, package, I'll try it out. And I was like, oh, this is actually
Art says
good.
milk only. We have hot chocolate at my job, but it's like, the powder that mixes with the water as it pours out the machine.
Yo, this guy, stop pushing me, asshat. No, I don't know. I don't like being forced into things. I'm gonna fight this as much as possible.
You're just gonna
get off of me, jackass! I'm leaving. I'm going this way. I'm going to the left. No! No, get off of me!
This is the reason why Dom will not beat this game.
Goodbye! I don't care about your narrative-driven story. I'm going left. This is an open world RPG.
It's the most narrative-driven.
No, I don't care. I'm going to
never imagine.
He's forcing me. No, I don't want to be over here.
You are like
you're never.
Fuck you! I'm leaving.
You're never gonna get far enough. You keep getting.
Yeah, I'll get far enough. You say, Mac. Those with
it's like the
lack of willpower.
This is like the guy at the end of
get out of here! Yeah. Yes! No! Fucking Christ.
It's like the guy up the right next to Peter City who like escorts you to the gym.
Alright, guy.
Art says assault.
I'm in level with
Dude,
you.
I found an exact path to like get the furthest distance.
Yeah! Yes, I'm out of here! Fuck it.
No, the guy escorts you to the gym.
Wait, what game is this?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I said Peter City.
I didn't hear you, Dom's yelling! Look here, you bastard.
You're back in yellow.
I'll be back. And I'm up. What's like with these?
Oh yeah, Art says he is forcing Dom.
For fuck's sake, this guy. Okay, he has my number. I'm leaving him alone. What the fuck am I gonna do in here?
Vargas.
Not that way.
It's like Vargan.
Oh yes, he's lowered his defenses. Yes, I'm gonna go to the right. Oh, you bitch! No, stop pushing me! No! No! Oh shit, he's coming with me. I have zero chance of escape. It's almost like the game is forcing me to do something.
I know, right?
It's almost like
That's
this
crazy.
game is.
Did you see that? Did you all see that big ass rat?
No, there were like 3.
I actually want to go to this way. Oh my god! We're in the sewers. Do I have zero freedom? Haha!
You have 0 free.
So, for those of you who have played Kingdom Hearts, which game is your favorite in the series?
Kingdom Hearts Coded.
Coded?
Oh yes, to the left. Excellent. Oh, you won't grab. Oh no!
And to make this difficult,
you
cannot say Kingdom Hearts 2.
Dude, he's chain grabbing.
Dude, stop fucking pushing me. I don't like this guy. Get off of me, Escobar.
Dude, Street Fighter like S rank tier, right here.
King and Tekken, that's him. Just chain grab.
And does anyone like marshmallows in their hot chocolate? Asks Natalia.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that's like.
That's why you make hot chocolate.
Why?
Like
you don't.
It's a vessel for marshmallow
to contain the marshmallows within.
Arch says that 300 days is best Kingdom Hearts. You mean?
Can you see who your Power Rangers?
Dude, there are 53 more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like 10
days.
They're like 58 more days after that.
I mean, you can still like just open and look through the front.
Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
Hold on. So 358 days is Arch's.
I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever.
And Natalia says Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance are her favorites. Those are also good games.
Did you guys not play Chain of Memories?
Chain of Memories is a very different game.
It sucked, but it was super fun.
I like the PlayStation version.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advanced version wasn't. They did a lot better. And
the Game Boy version is the only Kingdom Hearts game I have not played.
You owned it.
Really?
I stole it from you and played it myself.
I got to Traverse Town, so I didn't play it. I
got to Neverland.
I beat it and I liked it. Here we go.
I couldn't beat Neverland though in the Game Boy Advance.
I'm trying to figure out how this works.
Oh,
I need this padding up here. Yeah.
Turns out,
you can
putting all of your level ups into health is a bad idea.
You're trying.
Your head is small.
Yes, it was
I was a
to
stupid
my
kid.
face, but you can see through it though, right?
Ah!
I know now.
I'm so powerful.
Gotta go for those slates.
Oh wait, this is a puzzle.
A puzzle, by which you mean push a block forward a bit.
Far gone the Prince of Persia days.
Wait, Arch says no one gives Chanel hot chocolate. She denied me some earlier. How dare you? How dare you deny the hot chocolate?
You lose a few hot chocolate.
Arch doesn't deserve hot chocolate.
And Chanel says my favorite Kingdom Hearts game is, besides 2, is either Birth by Sleep or 1. Yeah, I mean, because 1's the original. 1 just has that Kingdom Hearts magic that never came back.
Oh, my legs!
1's a bit shit.
No, 1 is
just a little bit.
1's the
just like
Kingdom Hearts 1?
Gameplay.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts 1.
You like it? It's still a good game, but like you play it, and it's just like this hasn't aged too well.
It doesn't age well.
That's just because the gameplay is a lot more not as refined as nowadays.
Final Mix where the camera was L1 and R1?
Yeah, no. So let's say that the PS3 version is one we're talking about here. Kingdom Hearts 1.
You can't cook the books.
Hey, I'm cooking everything.
Books.
But like Kingdom Hearts 1, but even the original vanilla version, Kingdom Hearts 1 is really good.
I don't have it.
Birth by Sleep, I feel like came pretty close to that Kingdom Hearts magic.
Up there.
But the writing wasn't that good in Birth by Sleep.
I'm not sure. I maybe try one of the R3. Maybe?
But yeah, I would say that Kingdom Hearts 1 or Birth by Sleep are probably my favorite ones as well. They're at least the ones I played the most. Dream Drop Distance is good, and the other ones are just alright.
I'm trying to get on top of that.
I don't think you can.
There's nothing there for me.
I think Recoded is a very underrated game. I enjoy it.
I will give this to Recoded. When I beat it, I was not disappointed with it. But that's mainly because I had no expectations because its name is Recoded.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm also the Gold Ranger, so I don't like this.
I really loved the...
Oh, I'm supposed to go down. Oh, no! I saved myself. Very nice.
Olympus Coliseum was great in Recoded. I loved the level up menu where it was like all that like computer grid. Like,
yeah, because it was kind of like trying to be like the sphere grid, but also different.
Yeah, I really like sphere grid type level up systems.
Oh, you know what? I've played this. You gotta go.
The sphere grid in Final Fantasy X is still the best level up system ever.
Hook, don't you?
Nomura likes to see Max struggle, says Archdarking. That's why we cast Terrell as Nomura. Because fuck Terrell. And yes, you are correct.
Terrell sucks. Let's insult Terrell a little bit. On this
Man, have you seen his hair?
Yeah, it's awful. Like,
crazy.
Have you heard him laughing and not showing up to stuff?
Fucking Christ, it's rough. I don't think this is gonna be gratuitous. Here we go. Boom.
You're going the wrong way. I don't know where you are.
Mac! Where am I supposed to go?
I wasn't actually paying attention, so I don't know where you are.
You have to get to the treasure.
I need a grapple hook thing.
Oh, this is the part where I was angry at Jeremiah, because, like, they had a Sagittarius thing.
Oh, in the prison? Yeah. There's a lot of...
They also have the number 12.
Yeah, I think it was
That's my favorite number.
12?
Oh, my stupid... No! No! It's gonna be over here somewhere, yes.
In the box.
Yes, because everyone just has a grapple hook. If you are working anywhere, the tools of the trade are definitely a grapple hook.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I've never known a job where you need a grapple hook, but young! And here we go. I press circle, guys.
You're so confident with it. Here we go.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, because, like, that's what I like about this. You could, test it, see what you do with it. Hey, here we go.
Try.
Very nice.
Yeah, do you know what they say when they take shots in Japan? I told Dama it was opai, but that was like blatant lie.
They're like, Mumbai! It's a bye.
Kampai?
Kampai?
That's what they say?
That's dangerously close to boobies. As Mac taught me. Hoo-way!
Yeah, opai means boobs. That's why Saitama has a shirt that says opai.
Oh, did you mention that? Chino says, I don't think you saw, but there was a YouTube channel I mentioned called VJ Vlad with tons of fight choreographies. I do like good fight scenes. Like, if there's a fight in an anime or a show and it's not done well,
you said left.
I'm pretty disappointed by it. Like,
oh, you have to.
Like, most of Iron Fist Season 1, like, it's a show called Iron Fist, and then the fights were not well done. See, Season 2 is better. But yeah, like, when I watch...
Oh, they need me to be a hero! They need a hero! No! Not like this! No!
I would want it to be.
I'm mad my ankles died before
I'm on my way.
So yeah, I will look into that, Chanel. Thank you.
Just one chance.
And Natalia asks or says, "I heard something about Japan. We were just wondering what they say when they take a shot. Like what
was it? Because we should take a shot.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Well, you already suggested the idea. You said you would take one shot.
I said 2 actually.
Joe, do what you need to do to live your
2
best
is my
life.
limit.
Guys, I will take.
You took 2 last time when you were like, oh, no, you
live your best life. I will take a shot. Uber.
I'll take. I mean, like half a shot also.
Joseph.
Half shot.
Yeah,
Nice.
little shot.
So it's Kanpai.
Kanpai.
And this is yours. And who is your favorite Organization 13 member?
Larksy.
Anyone Dominic plays, so say Xehanort,
She's my
even though
bae.
he's not.
Okay, not counting the real Organization 13, just the original Organization 13.
Ooh, do I get to dive to my death?
I don't know.
You already said Larksine. She's in both.
That was not being serious though.
Oh, you already know my favorite. Mine's Marluxia.
I have a feeling I should be up there.
Dom's probably Sykes.
Wait a second, Demix.
Sykes was my favorite before I started.
Is that why you played Demix and everything?
Yeah.
Also because you have the most highest pitched voice.
Dance, water, dance.
God, that was terrible.
Oh, the guy with the fucking guitar water.
Natalia says that gave me anxiety. I'm not sure what you did.
Yeah, Demix is the strongest.
Oh, because I was really just hanging over the edge.
I thought when I said dance, water, dance would give her anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh, I hop up here.
Arches is Xeminus. Also, Natalia's is Xeminus. I guess Xeminus is just really fucking sexy. I don't know.
I mean,
who's Xeminus?
The leader. The one with
me?
No.
Then
Jeremiah.
You're wrong. Then you're wrong. Jeremiah, you guys are wrong.
But have you heard?
You guys are violently wrong.
Have you heard Paul St. Peter's
actual voice? Not Jeremiah's bitch Terra voice, but the actual Xeminus.
Jeremiah has a great voice for Terra.
Yeah, Jeremiah as Terra is better than actual Terra.
It's just Jeremiah.
Yeah, it's just Jeremiah talking. Cause like,
no, it's just.
Cause like,
what is this?
Go up.
Gotta go up.
Release me! Jump!
Go over to that one. Okay.
I've been known to press circle.
Because like with Prompto and stuff, Jeremiah has to do all these stupid voices, but with Terra, he just talks. Like how Edvin with all of his characters.
Edvin has no range. Ow! Go left, they said.
Chanel says that she loves Marluxia and Axel is a close second. So everyone pretty much agrees that Xemnas, Marluxia, and Axel are great.
You can jump.
And Joseph likes Demix.
I want to see if his arm's gonna give out because he looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, this looks bad.
This is.
Yeah, I can get it.
Also, this isn't a spoiler for Chanel, but they pronounce a character's name for the first time. Number 10 in the organization, who I've always called Luxord. They pronounce his name for the very first time in this game.
Oh no.
And his name is Luxord.
Oh god, no.
And so, after years of being incorrect, I now have to call this man Luxord.
But he's named after the Luxor Hotel.
It's pronounced the Luxor Hotel.
What?
Yeah.
So the truth's been out there for years!
I was going off like luck, like games of luck. So Luxord.
Mac, you...
Kanpai!
Believed me!
I didn't say shit to you, Joseph!
This was all Mac's fault.
Kanpai!
It's definitely Mac's fault.
Down, you missed me!
Okay, Kanpai. Kanpai!
Where's my chaser? It's all gone. Oh my god.
Kanpai.
Gracias. So, I'm very angry that his name is pronounced Luxord. Because that never occurred to me until, until he appeared in a cutscene. And then I was like, you know what? They've never said this man's name once since 2006.
2006.
And then I was like, and then someone began to like I saw the subtitles before the name was said out loud, and I was like, oh god, no, they're doing it. And then they were like,
what's happening?
and then they said Luxord, and I was like, oh god, no.
Kanpai!
Yeah!
And then, I sound like the dude, and if I had locks over hair and the coat, all you need is just Terra's body, lonks over hair, and a black coat, and you are the sexiest man alive. Exactly, Arch.
Also a wonderful 10.
And then Chanel says that Zigbar seems like the kind of guy you would have a drink with. He might betray you and shoot you and just kind of be a general nuisance.
Yeah.
Because you never know what that guy's up to.
Usually these comments are filled with Dominic admiration and praise.
No,
there's not a lot of that going on.
There's no Dominic post. It's all about Kingdom Hearts.
This is odd.
Who's your favorite Uncharted?
Kanpai!
Well, hold on. Yeah, Chanel. Yeah, you thought it was pronounced Luxord. I'm pretty sure everyone in Kingdom Hearts' community unanimously decided that it was pronounced Luxord. But unfortunately, we were all wrong.
I think they're telling me to go.
And it is pronounced Luxord, which makes sense based off the katakana, but also it's really annoying.
Kanpai.
Kanpai? Did we even say Kanpai?
You did.
We said Kanpai.
I don't remember doing
My
that.
My favorite Uncharted character is Leon S. Kennedy.
Well, yeah, I thought that was always that. Kanpai!
I liked when he fought the clicker.
Yeah,
hey, wait a minute.
who would you say is the character in Organization 13, or Kingdom Hearts in general, who you would want to have a drink with? I think...
Sid.
Axel! Sid, yes.
Axel might be fun.
Go, get that, yes.
Although, okay, so just as a general rule, they have to be actually, the correct age. I'm assuming Axel's like close to being 30 years. Alice in Wonderland, who's like 9 years old.
This child.
Alice is on drugs anyway after what she goes through.
Is this the guy's prison? Oh, this was stupid. Fuck, this is a puzzle. Fuck.
Uncharted is just guns, punches, and puzzles.
Fuck, I want to do this.
And climbing. Sun and Moon, Pokemon. Find it. My favorite second... Riku been through some shit, so it seems like he would need a drink. Yeah, Riku definitely needs a...
Mickey's 90, so...
Mickey's like 1,000 years old.
He's 90 years old.
Yeah, but Mickey would forget who you are and leave you trapped in the dark realm.
That's true.
Yeah. Who would I take a drink with in Kingdom Hearts? Actually...
Flip it.
Actually, Luxord does seem like a cool guy to just hang out with. Because, Luxord isn't really, like, evil. He just wants to play games.
Solve this for me.
So, I feel like Luxord...
It is Sagittarius and
yes,
Virgo.
That's why I was angry at Jeremiah, because Sagittarius.
No, not Virgo, Scorpio.
Yeah. Damn it! No, it's Dominic's symbol! I hate all of you!
Scorpios reign supreme.
That again?
Anyway, so, yeah, I would say that Luxord would probably hook you up with some really classy wine, classy drinks. Luxord knows how to have a good time. So I would have some drinks with Luxord.
Okay, that's the top sun, bottom moon, and then Sagittarius.
My second favorite organization member is... Get this, guys. His second favorite member is Rarix.
That's a good one.
Who'd have thought? Thank you, Archstar King. Xeminous
Rarix
taking the world.
No, look at the moon sign again.
And then I think Ericus would be fun to have a drink with.
Look at the walls.
See, Ericus,
look at the symbols.
In my mind, seems like a really kind of not stuck-up guy. But like
more left.
Yeah,
he's more like,
and
don't take this the wrong way, but he's more like
Sagittarius is X.
A Mormon.
Is 10.
Like he's very strict with his beliefs.
Which is this.
And he's probably not gonna have time to drink with you or even drink in general. Ericus makes some really bad decisions in his life.
It's X. It's 10.
Actually, look at the other.
But he is voiced by Mark Hamill.
No, look up.
And I would definitely want to drink with Mark Hamill.
Wait, left again. Up, left. That wall, the one with Capricorn on it, to the left.
Should I just look up cheat codes for this?
There it is. It's 2. Press 2 and then 10.
2, 10.
Oh, and then it becomes 12. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah. See, that's exactly why I hated this game because it was Sagittarius and then 12. Jeremiah wins. I hate this game. He never finished this game.
What?
So Ericus is basically. Ericus is basically another Hidan.
See if there's one that just has an XII on it.
Well, Ericus doesn't stab himself with a rusty pike for his religion, so Hidan's much crazier.
Oh, 12. I'm looking for 12.
Yeah, look for 12.
That's 7.
That's 2 again.
But Ericus is also
next to it.
I don't know if I would ever really have fun hanging out with Ericus.
X. There it is. Beneath the clock.
Like,
look up.
Mainly because, like,
that arrow's pointing right at it.
Think of it like this. Would you want to, like...
Circle, that little arrow pointing.
I mean, of course...
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Pointing right at it.
Of course, I don't know your own families, but with Ericus, would you want to have a drink with your father? because Ericus is like a really strict dad figure who like probably wouldn't have a lot of fun. Like, it would kind of be annoying to like have drinks with him, in my opinion. And then you would end up like this guy on this cross, because Ericus did try to kill Ventus and Terra. Ah, yes. Yeah, Ericus is pretty uptight about his beliefs. Not
actually Cardophilus.
No one knows who that is, Joseph. I know what Capaphilus is.
The wandering Jew.
Joseph.
He threw rocks at Jesus when he was on the cross, and then God cursed him with eternal life.
This is a load of barnacles.
Dom knows. You watched The Ancient Magus' Bride?
Huh? What?
I would say Demix, says Chanel.
Like the main bad guy in that.
But I feel like he would be a lightweight.
That shit got stupid.
White-haired kid.
Yeah, that shit. I like it, but it was.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
That show was so pretentious. It got on my nerves.
I feel like it's more about like world building. Cares more about like making the world than it is about like telling a story.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Actually.
So with Demix, what's interesting is Demix probably is a lightweight. But imagine Demix controls water. He can just sober himself up whenever he wants, because he can control water. Water makes you sober. You know, you drink water when you're drunk. So, in my mind, if you can control water, and you're Demix, you can drink as much as you want. You can just water. You're now hydrated. So I feel like Demix might be kind of fun to drink with, because he can just go on for a while.
Whoa, nice save. Whoa, that's fall.
For ice cream, I would kill Axel, says Natalia.
Kill Axel and take his ice cream?
This got dark. And then Arch says, I would say Axel, but I'm scared he tried to roofie my ice cream. Axel is kind of a predator.
What is this?
Yeah, you see how he kidnapped Kyrie like 3 times?
Yeah, and he like kidnapped Shion like 3 times and like dragged her back to the organization and let Xemnas have his way with her.
Yeah, such as implanting memories.
Yes.
And she's not real.
Axel definitely roofied all of them.
Yeah, it's the ice cream, man. Alright.
Actually, according to our 358 Days Abridged, ice cream brings out memories. That's a good plot point. Thank you for reminding me, Joseph.
You're welcome.
Because I was just trying to write that scene, and then now I have something to go off of. Ike's cream?
Ike's cream.
Ike's cream?
Ike screams for his friends. Scream.
Isn't that Roy? Roy's our boy?
No, Ike's...
Facts.
Ike's my... Crike.
Oh.
Crike.
Ike's my guy, you should say.
Yeah, Ike's my guy.
No, it's we like Ike.
Ike my guy.
We like Ike.
That's my Ike.
And also he says, I fight...
Oh, I was about to make a break for it.
And
ice cream
get no mercy from me.
Life.
Ooh, do I get to kill people now? I'm waiting for combat, because I don't like this whole...
The new Fire Emblem game looks pretty cool.
I didn't see it. I was waiting for Animal Crossing, but they didn't show it. Who else wants Animal Crossing on the Switch to come out already? I am waiting for this game, and there's still no release date.
You guys have the Switch?
Yes, but
yeah, that's what we playing Smash on.
Oh shit, that's a I can't. You can't fall
Look
if
at
you're
these
not
rocks
falling.
flying in.
Yeah, they're just...
You can't fall if you're not falling. No! Ah! Press circle! Oh, help! No, circle would have killed me, you bastard!
Like little pebbles just flying out of his pants, and he was just like, whoa, stop!
So it was any Dragon Ball fight, just powering up noises.
God, I'm powerful. Did you guys see that? Alright, here we go.
So Chanel says
punch square. Okay.
Syx and Xemnas would be too intimidating to drink with.
Jesus Christ, no one's complimenting them.
Yeah, because
Syx
is too much of a dick to drink with. He'd be like, "Why aren't you doing your mission?" And then he just be
Axel is the only person you can drink with. Xehanort would actually be very fun.
Xehanort would like drink with you and like try to figure out how to control you.
How about Lexius?
What's her face?
Lexius could probably drink like 3 of these and not feel anything, because he's just pure muscle.
And then he'd just say,
You said Larxene.
I'm about to murder somebody.
Larxene would just complain about girls she didn't like.
Or anyone she didn't like. Larxene would drink with you and then probably try and stab you by the end of it. Marluxia might be alright, but after like 7 games, I still don't know much about Marluxia's personality, so I can't really say much about him.
He's just mysterious.
Yeah, he's just there.
And cunning.
And Natalia says, I love Animal Crossing. Plays it all the time. Yes! I got the one for the phone, but it kind of bored me, but I want the Switch one. The original on the GameCube is great.
Why don't you get the 3DS one?
I guess I could, but like I don't really play the 3DS that much.
The expansion too that had a bunch of new stuff.
I want the Switch. Don't take this from me. Don't high five me. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is coming out next month. I can't wait to play that. In Assassin's Creed, is there a certain Prince of Lucis and Blonde Chocobro?
No, but there's a guy who says, "It's a me, Mario."
I just wanna ride
my chocobo, I feel red and green. Become a real jockey. Hey!
I just wanna ride my chocobo.
Nice.
Yeah. You lost us. You know the actual words. You're fucked up. Yeah. Guys, it's pronounced Catoblopas.
Guys, it's pronounced Catoblopas.
Nice.
As some inside info in that song, we pronounced it Catableepus because that's what I thought it was pronounced, and then I played the game.
100% said that. It was all Max, and he told us to do that.
And then I played the game, and they said Catoblopas, and I was like, wow, what kind of stupid words? Yeah, Catoblopas just sounds so... Yeah,
it sounds
like
awkward.
Oh,
shit!
Oh, we're here.
I left it! Yeah! Is this me? Am I getting hurt? Ow! What is? Oh, ow! Whoa! Hey now! Hey now! On the way now! You get... Oh shit! They're everywhere! Oh my god! Hey now! Be a rock star! Get the show on! Get paid! Whoop whoop! Oh yeah! Jump him! Everybody! This is my famous Eincrad style. Oh, and you leave, you out of there. Oh shit, yeah, he's winning the fight. Oh, yeah, I punched that guy. Oh, and he got the best of me, but you know what? Triangle, 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 and I dodge on there, and he can deal with, oh my god, all those people. Here we go, hanging out. You're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid.
I want the Switch, but I have.
Oh, that guy's dead. Oh my god, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch does very good games.
Punch this guy in the back of the face. Here we go. Yeah, he did. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, bink, bink. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm terrible at fighting. I'm out of here, and I'm leaving. Oh, dodge roll. You can't hit me while I'm dodge rolling.
Triangle as well as
now
square.
And I'll punch this. Oh god, he's going through. Oh my god, they have to be. I'll punch this guy. Here we go. Whoop, whoop. Oh my god, they are on my ass. And you know what? I understand.
Did you know there are more than 2 Smash Mouth songs?
Wow! Oh my gosh, this guy is really. Oh my! You know what? I've had enough.
Sam!
I'm a lover. I'm not a part. Oh my god, he's super dead. Hey,
help Sam! Help Sam!
I'm not worried about Sam.
Sam was in a headlock.
There's nothing telling me to fight. I'm looking out for me. I don't care about Sam.
Siante!
Oh my gosh! How do I fight all these people? God. Oh my! You saw that! Oh! They're fighting me. They're hurting me. And you know what? I'll take one guy out. Look, he's dead. He's dead. Whoop. Okay. Oh yes, I have friends now. Yes, so power in numbers. Now
Luigi's Mansion 3 and Link Awakening coming out this year. Link Awakening seems like it's going to be kind of fun.
Games coming out?
Well, it's just a remake of another game.
I'm torn on the art style.
It seems like kind of I don't know, but Luigi's Mansion 3.
As a man who's never played it, Link has never failed Joel.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Link has never failed anyone. Fucking Christ, I must be a bitch.
I haven't played Mansions 1 or 2 for Luigi, so
you
3.
played Luigi's Mansion 1.
I did not play Luigi's Mansion 1!
The little brother comes.
Oh, whoa. I have never beaten or played Luigi's Mansion 1.
Guys, this guy is fucking me up. This guy is
we played Scooby-Doo Night of Fright.
That was a great game.
I did not play Luigi's Mansion ever in my life, Joseph.
You are a blatant liar.
I have literally...
Guys,
I have no memories.
You forgot it.
Fighting what I'm fighting here? These guys are amazing melee combaters.
I have never played Luigi's Mansion in my life. Don't
guys! These things are fucking...
Mac has completely forgotten playing Luigi's Mansion with me as a kid.
It never happened.
Oh! Help! Help! He's trying to do laundry with me! Help! Get off of me! Oh, yes! Yeah! Oh my god, help!
Why are there so many foods? Oh, this is a
cutscene. Dude, I don't know if you would notice because you guys were talking about bullshit.
We were just screaming.
I don't know if you noticed. I was like dying.
I saw you. You were hitting triangle. Yeah, I agree. I'm not. This is gonna get
why are the subtitles in Spanish?
I had Jose.
Natalia says I'm hyped for Link. Chanel says my brother is planning on buying Jump Force. See, I want to get Jump Force, but also
don't buy Jump Force.
Yeah, the final roster disappointed me.
You're going to get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, the character roster is not that great. There's only like what 10 shows that are really in it. Maybe a couple more shows, but it's not like even that many shows.
Is Naruto?
It's Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, and Dragon Ball Z. Like
it's the big three.
Yeah, if you wanted Shonen Jump, there's like not that many shows.
The big three.
And then it's not
because they released a game years ago.
It doesn't have.
But even that had more shows in it. They had a bunch of they had Assassination, Megabox. They had a bunch of shows in that. There's not even Gintama.
That's a good one. That's a
Tsuna.
Yeah, like this is not Jump Force. This is like the main 4 Shonen Jump series, and then like some others sprinkled in.
Not even the main. It's like the money makers.
Yeah, like it's not even that
globally. Because there's new manga and I say IPs because I watch a lot of video game video, but like there's new shit that's making money and it's popular. But Dragon Ball Z is global.
And I feel like they didn't put in more My Hero Academia or Black Clover.
Oh, it's great
because they have their own games. Like they both.
My Hero does have a game. I did hear about that. Yeah. Have you played it?
No. See, okay, that's my second point. It's not dubbed, and I knew it wasn't gonna be dubbed. Same thing with My Hero. But it's like if I'm buying a game, I don't want it to be in Japanese. You know.
Wait, so
Jump Force and then My Hero games. Yeah, neither.
There's so much hype around it. I would assume.
Yeah, like for My Hero especially because it's so famous.
For the West.
Yeah.
I agree. They made it seem like, hey guys, you like this. Mm-hmm. This is what y'all getting. Because I can't imagine in Japan they just get like
all these
flooded with manga and anime.
It does have 2 characters whose manga have never been in English.
I mean, they could just cast them. Like, I mean, I understand.
Like for the Japanese.
Like for Jump Force, like I understand. Well, then they would just cast them regardless because like in JoJo games, they just cast future JoJos whenever they want in games. But like I never expected it to be dubbed because like Death Note is dubbed in Canada, Funimation's in Texas, these characters are from all over, so it would be like really difficult to like negotiate.
You'll never get the original voice actor. Or anime or game just
like
came
in
out.
Japan where anyone can just drive an hour to.
Yeah, like Japan, like it's really like easy to get this stuff done, but in America it's like a lot harder.
Oh shit!
And I never expected it to be dubbed, but just based off the roster, I'm not that interested in Jump Force. It didn't seem like it was going to be that great.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a lot of DLC for it.
Yeah. Link never failed. Explain the weird Fallen Hero timeline for Zelda.
I'm not against DLC.
I'm not either.
Here's my thing.
Sometimes it's good. Like Hyrule Warriors.
Here's my thing with DLC. If you release a finished game and just want to just give your
finish,
if you give as a finished game like Uncharted and just want to just add in some fun stuff later on like Uncharted,
I agree.
That's great.
That's amazing, and I think that's a great.
But
thing
if you give us Final Fantasy 15 where it's not finished yet, and then make us pay for more stuff just to have an actual completed game, and it still isn't completed.
There has to be
afterwards.
something in here, or they wouldn't.
Yeah, there probably is.
Actually offer.
But yeah, DLC is good.
All the time. Sometimes they trick you.
But
never know.
Damn,
yeah, that's a trick.
But yeah, so that's my thing with DLC. If you give us a full game at launch and it's good, and you just want some more stuff, and the devs give you more stuff just because they're cool guys, that's cool. But if you just give us an unfinished game and then make us pay for more stuff through DLC because you were rushed or because you were lazy, you know, that's where I cross the line.
Nintendo's really good at doing DLC.
Yeah, Nintendo, I don't think they really release unfinished games a lot of the time.
Like with
Nintendo is 100% like.
Yeah.
You've never seen Nintendo like
drop the ball.
They don't really have glitch problems. They don't really
like Hyrule Warriors always like an example of like I think one of my favorite DLCs because the game itself is already like freaking 100 hours of content.
Yeah.
Then each DLC is like maybe like $10 and it's like another 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're like
because I read all these articles and what they're trying to do with video games now, they're trying to make it like a service.
Yeah, like live services.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to make it accessible.
It's not going to work because they're still trying to make a new game every year as well.
Yeah, I think Nintendo probably has the best chance of trying to make that happen.
Yeah, like the thing with Nintendo,
because you know, like no one like thinks Nintendo is shady.
Yeah, no,
I trust Nintendo. I don't even have a fucking Wii.
Like, if there's ever like an issue you have with a Nintendo game, it's just because it wasn't, up your alley.
It wasn't the game you wanted. Yeah. I don't.
But it's never unfinished. It's never
glitches.
Yeah, it doesn't appeal to you.
The Nintendo polish, like if they think a game isn't good enough, they'll just like cancel it.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is my main thing with like Square Enix right now.
They're just putting out shit.
They're just releasing, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a finished game. Final Fantasy 15 compared to Kingdom Hearts 3, 15 was not finished at all. 3 is finished, it's just lacking. It's just, they cut corners, they were lazy with it in some regards. And there's gonna be DLC. And I just feel like Square Enix as a company is just so mismanaged right now. It's just unorganized. They don't know how to get stuff done, and it's really disappointing because they're releasing games in 2019 that can't even live up to games they released in 2005.
Agreed.
And it's like, if it's been 13, 14 years and you're giving us weaker games, and we're all fans of your franchises, of your IPs, like it's not even demanding, it's not being selfish, it's just to be expected.
I want a game
that you like, and
I don't even really want a game that's like this huge open thing that's like all this stuff to do. I just want to have
for fun. And that's
listen, I bought Prison Architect the other day. I'm having fun with that, but the game's complete.
Yeah, it's a full experience. You get what you paid for.
Yeah,
you don't have to pay for more stuff.
I think and I do think, I will say this, because I'm in all these Kingdom Hearts groups, and, everyone's just whining and complaining. I do think people wanted Kingdom Hearts 2 again.
They wanted the same kind of level of, I guess,
care.
Care is a good word. Care is a good word.
Because, like, again, like I have a lot of problems with Kingdom Hearts 2 as well. Like, I'm not gonna say that Kingdom Hearts 2...
I have a problem with every game I play, so I won't take that away from anybody.
And so, like, I'm not gonna say that I wanted a Kingdom Hearts 2 again, but with Kingdom Hearts 2, you could tell, like, there's a lot of worlds, like, the gameplay was really balanced, there's a lot of good things about it. With Kingdom Hearts 3, of course, there are good things about it, but
Kingdom Hearts 3 was like, here, you can flip around.
It's like flashy, it's like Flash, but no substance. It's just... They definitely cut corners in areas.
That's like my problem with Sonic Forces right there.
Mm-hmm. And
Too much style, not enough substance.
Yeah, and it's like a lot of stuff that could have been easily avoided, but they just didn't really care about it. Arch is peacing out. Good night, Arch.
Arch, man, appreciate you, dude.
And then Ignis, 15 was definitely not finished. It was rushed. And see, that's a problem with 15. It adds on to what I'm saying about Square Enix, because Square Enix forced them to release it.
Rant for a minute.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were all doing that. But 15 was forced to be released in 2016, and it didn't matter how.
Really?
Yeah, like they had a 2016 release. They were forced.
They were told.
They were locked into that year, and they had to release it no matter what. And they were just not finished. And you know
that's what happened with Sonic 06.
That I mean, and
Sonic 06.
If you look they had an completely unfinished game. They were forced to put it out. They're like,
and if you
anything about
exactly, and if you look at other games. Like, if you look at, like, something like Red Dead Redemption 2, they had, like, 5 years of dev time, apparently. That's the same time they had for
Rockstar has a cushion, though.
Yeah.
When you make Grand Theft Auto,
it is different. But it's also, when you have 5 years of dev time, they expect you to give us something good. KH3 had 5 years. Final Fantasy 15.
I want
not all of that time was spent with Kingdom Hearts 3, though.
Okay, well, it was announced in 2013.
We would hope.
But listen, Kingdom Hearts 1 was in 2002. Kingdom Hearts 2 was in 2005. That's only 3 years between games. Yeah. And granted, they were able to reuse assets because it was all PS2 and they had the same engine. But that's still 3 years to make Kingdom Hearts 2.
With Kingdom Hearts 3, they were trying to do too much.
With Kingdom Hearts 3, they had double the dev time, and yet they have to get adjusted. But my main point is that Square Enix is just that they're unorganized. They had all this time to make Final Fantasy 15, and they locked them into a 2016 window, and they couldn't finish it in time, and they just don't know how to properly manage their own IPs. They're just rushing things out because they're just throwing money at these projects. And at the end of it, with Final Fantasy 15, they canceled all future DLCs and still lost $33 million.
Ever since they started
$33 million.
Ever since they started, like, the Final Fantasy 13 trio, they've just been falling apart.
First it was the 13 trio. Square Enix,
Square Enix,
because they made sequels for 13 no one wanted. They made 14 that was crap and had to redo the entire thing from scratch, and then 15 is this.
Yeah.
And they just don't know what they're doing.
Like, when Final Fantasy 13 was coming out, it was like the Fabula Nova Crystallis.
And that didn't really...
Wait, say that again.
Fabula Nova Crystallis.
It's like
That's a Final Fantasy attack.
Yeah.
That was the name for the trio they were making. It was 13.
Very nice.
Versus 13, which became 15.
Yeah.
And then Agito 13, which became Type 0.
So Square must have saw that KH3 was in even more demand while developing 15, and they must have been forced to... the thing is, after Kingdom Hearts 2, they diverted their main team's attention to Final Fantasy.
I haven't punched somebody in so long. And just
follow it, yeah.
Oh my.
Like, just
I can dodge on my way.
Just leave.
No, I'm gonna go back into the. Oh my.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, I fell into the abyss.
But yeah, so the main team that made Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, they were diverted They were diverted
most games you don't go
to make Final Fantasy 15. So the main Kingdom Hearts team was on Final Fantasy 15. That's why they had to wait for that to be done. Well, versus 13, you know. But then after a few years, Nomura was kicked off, the whole teams were scrambled, shit was going on, and then they had to release all the side games, and then eventually we got 15. By this point, everybody wanted Kingdom Hearts 3, so I feel like they did kind of speed up the process of development to an extent. And again, I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts 3 is unfinished, like they gave us a complete game, but it's very lacking in stuff. Like, there's no Coliseum, there's no Final Fantasy characters, there's just basic stuff that should be in a mainline Kingdom Hearts game. And the way that I see it, Kingdom Hearts 3 feels like a handheld game with a budget. This game feels like Dream Drop Distance, but it's on the PS4. Because
there's more bells and whistles.
It follows the same format as Dream Drop Distance, but it's on a console and it has better graphics, better production values.
I think they didn't need to put in the attractions.
They didn't. I mean, if they and the thing with that is, like, in Kingdom Hearts 2, I didn't use summons at all, but the summons were relevant in parts of the game. And in the Coliseum, you had to use the summons to get X amount of doing whatever. The summons were still pivotal to the combat. They built the combat system and then added stuff on to complement.
To elaborate on it.
With Kingdom Hearts, they just threw stuff on top of it before, like, building up the combat, and it's just kind of superfluous stuff. You don't need this. It looks good, it's fun, but at the end of the day,
I agree with Joey. I agree with you on the attractions, because it's kind of like
here's a Yeah, because they get in the way sometimes.
Yeah.
I use them when they're needed. They're pitting all the attraction.
Yeah, so okay. Didn't Square plan on making a Final Fantasy VII remake yet?
They're making that now.
Yeah, they're making it after like 6 years. They said like what?
These remakes are killing me.
Yeah, they were only.
I think it was announced the same time Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced, right? So in 2013, it was at the same E3.
Wait,
I think.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced in 2013.
Yeah.
And then they had a trailer for it in like.
Wait, they announced the game and it came out in 2019.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had like 5-6 years of development.
Yeah, because they were like diverting all their attention.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Let me just get through this train of thought. So Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced around that time. Last year, they were saying that they had to scrap everything and restart on a new engine with a new company or whatever because they were outsourcing to, I think it was CyberConnect, who makes the Naruto fighting games. Yeah, so they were doing it all with them, and then they had to like stop production and then
that's like a weird
do everything again. So it is weird. So with Final Fantasy VII Remake, they're just unorganized. They don't know what they're doing, and after 6 years, they still have nothing to show for it. And so after Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't expect them to release anything that's complete, anything that's worthwhile with a Final Fantasy VII Remake. They're only doing it because it's popular, but they aren't putting enough. And even if they are putting enough care into it, because they know that we like it, they aren't actually able to.
What I wanted to say is I can tell, even Final Fantasy 15, like, the people who were working on these shits, they like it. They want it.
They want to make
and
it
they're
good.
on these timetables. I can tell just like you have the little feature where you can just drive around in the regalia. I can tell they meant for this to be a game that you
wanted to enjoy.
You spend a lot of time.
Like 70 hours on the main story.
Yes, I can tell.
They're trying to make the games too big, but they don't have enough time to do it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you said exactly what I was trying to say. Like,
if you look at the original world map for Final Fantasy 15, it's like 10 times as big as what we got.
Is it really?
Yeah, they wanted it to be humongous, and they couldn't do it.
Look at freaking Dragon Quest. Like, that's been like sticking to the same formula since the beginning. It's never like had a bad game.
Because they're just doing what they know what to do.
They know what they're doing.
Final Fantasy, they're trying to like reinvent it.
They're trying to keep up with the times, basically.
Every game since Final Fantasy X has been like totally different.
Yeah, and it's not been for the best. Like 10 was a great game.
The thing is, I like what they were doing with Final Fantasy 15. I like the story. I had fun playing. I won't pretend.
Arch says, because of our abridged series, Noctis died in our abridged series to make the worst Kingdom Hearts game. I'm sorry about that.
Fuck you, man.
My headcanon is that Tetsuya Nomura, Arden, was just so salty at Noctis that he made Kingdom Hearts 3 on purpose just to piss Noctis off. And that's why we got that Verum Rex stuff. Because Tetsuya Nomura, Arden, is just that petty. Natalia asks, Mac, what was my issue with Kingdom Hearts 2? Okay, so outside of the gameplay,
Kingdom Hearts 2 isn't as amazing as you remember it to be.
As far as gameplay goes, it's definitely the most well-balanced combat system in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Even with Kingdom Hearts 3, it doesn't live up to it. I will admit that the combat-wise, it is more or less perfect in terms of Kingdom Hearts, is what you would want. But in terms of everything else, and my main gripes with any Kingdom Hearts game heavily fall on the plot, because I follow it for the plot. With Kingdom Hearts...
That's why we care.
Yeah.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, so we can't have nice things. The plot of Kingdom Hearts... And mainly the Disney worlds were complete filler in that game. Like, you would go through 7 worlds and nothing would advance the plot. Pete would show up and then nothing would happen. And you would just fight...
You would have Luxord being like...
Luxord?
Luxor being like, look at these heartless.
Yeah, like maybe an organization member would show up, but outside of like Beast Castle, where you actively like interact with Zaldin and defeat Zaldin, most of the Disney worlds they're just recreating the movies, but with lower production values.
Yeah, Zaldin.
Where like Mufasa is trampled by like 7 antelopes.
Zaldin's the only one you defeat in a Disney world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only good Disney world in that game, and most of the and this is also another problem. The worlds are very linear. After Kingdom Hearts 1, people complained about getting lost too much. Oh, the platforming wasn't good.
Where the fuck do I take this?
Into that crate.
I got lost. It was yada yada yada. So their solution, instead of trying to make platforming good, instead of trying to make the maps, fun, they just made the maps straight lines.
Oh, nice.
The worlds in that game are completely linear with no real platforming or exploration whatsoever. The irony is that after that came out, people complained about it being too linear. So that's why the Final Mix added in the Cavern of Remembrance and all that stuff, because that whole area is full of platforming and interactivity. So it's really like a double-edged sword. Like, they took out that stuff because fans complained, and then fans complained about that, so they put that back in. And so I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 does have a good balance between not being linear and having platforming.
It says Release X.
But... So in terms of world design, I liked the roster of worlds. We had a really good roster of worlds. The worlds in that game, as a collective, they're really good. But the designs of the worlds, they're very linear, they're very straightforward. There's not much to do in them, so they kind of get boring kind of quick. And then in terms of the plot, the prologue's good. We got to know Roxas, and then Namine and Diz were there, but after the prologue, where did Namine go? Where did Diz go? Where did Riku go? Where did Axel go? After the prologue, everybody drops off the face of the planet until the final act of the game. And we go through like 11 Disney worlds where nothing happens.
Oh, you're right.
Hollow Bastion, 11 more Disney worlds, and then it's the end of the game.
Yeah, go inside.
Oh, no, pull up those.
The plot kind of stagnates and then is thrust into full forward at the end. And don't get me wrong, after Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2 does it a lot better in terms of of pacing the plot. Kingdom Hearts 3's plot pacing is horrendous. But with Kingdom Hearts 2 in general, the plot was kind of not told well because they neglected to kind of give any of their characters any screen time. The most infamous
he didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't actually write it, did he? He had other people write it.
I mean, that's true of any main game. Yeah, like every main game, like Nomura has like an outline, I guess, and then other writers fill in the Disney worlds and do whatever. Like there are teams that work on this. But the most infamous thing I can think of is when you go to the world that never was. Sora, Goofy, Donald, and Mickey enter the portal. Mickey disappears entirely. Axel shows up. Goofy and Donald are now gone. So it's now just Sora and Axel. Axel dies because there's not enough people to help out. And then as soon as he dies...
He tries to show off.
Yeah, and then as soon as he dies, Goofy and Donald show back up. You exit the portal, Mickey's there haha, we got through it. And I'm like, where were you, bruh?
Axel died because the plot... interportal nonsense.
Interportal nonsense. So the plot of Kingdom Hearts 2 is not that well written because they neglected to give any of their side characters that much screen time, and the Disney worlds were kind of just empty.
You gotta swim around it.
Overall, Kingdom Hearts 2, I feel like it's a more complete product, especially with the Final Mix edition than Kingdom Hearts 3.
I let it go.
You let go.
But it still disappointed me a lot. And it's kind of sad because I always kind of not looked down on Kingdom Hearts 2, but I never had super high praises for it. But now with Kingdom Hearts 3 out, I'm like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is better. So it's a weird scenario that I'm in.
Yeah,
triangle.
Yeah, triangle.
Yeah, that's why
you had to let that go. You were talking for a minute,
bruh. If I had to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3, if you guys finished the game and I talk about Kingdom Hearts 3, I would ramble forever about Kingdom Hearts 3 at this point.
That's like me talking about Yamcha.
Yes.
I saw your bitch ass tweet, by the way.
Yeah, I know you were just Yamcha's the GOAT.
I didn't want to give you the satisfaction.
That's why the final mixes were made. Yeah, because the final mixes add stuff in and kind of accentuate what wasn't there, or build on stuff that was there but wasn't done as properly. I feel like.
Have you heard of Subnautica, Joe?
Yeah, I have.
I really want to play that game.
It's too scary for me.
Subnautica? Scary. Wait, is it like
underwater, man?
Oh, yeah, it's terrifying.
Ever since Ely Mouth Dentist.
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Sunshine,
yeah, Ely Mouth and Super Mario.
I can't get over it, man.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I could ramble on about Kingdom Hearts 3, but I was gonna bring up something about Kingdom Hearts. Bofa. Oh no, yeah.
Mac, have you heard of Bofa?
That's actually in the script for Kingdom Hearts 3 abridged.
Spoiling! Shut up, yo.
Because actually, I think. Well, no, you aren't far ahead. You are. There's a scene. It involves characters.
What am I supposed to be doing?
And one of them is just like, do this for me, and one of them is like, Bofa. And then this bad guy's like, what's that? It's like both of these nuts. And he's like, hey, I'm a bad guy. I can't give the whole script because Joseph hasn't caught up, but it's a funny scene because Josie says it.
It didn't really sound funny when you were telling it.
But it's Josie saying it.
That sounds better.
Is Josie... Yeah.
That sounds better.
Yeah. Comes me.
Guys, I tried to do a Smash Mouth impression earlier, and I hurt my throat.
Yeah, you did. Mac for video game president. I should be in charge of all video games. Thank you.
No, he should. He doesn't know how to handle PvP.
I should be in charge of Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, he should. Square Enix CEO.
Yeah. So the final mixes. There. I was trying to
forgot what he was talking about.
Twice now.
I think they want me to activate some cutscene.
Yeah, the funnel mixes, that's pretty much why they're made. They're one to add in stuff they couldn't do during the initial production because, of course all games, they can't do everything on the timetable they're given. And so they want to add in all that extra stuff. And also, in terms of Kingdom Hearts, they want to add in, stuff for future games. And that's my that's one of my main complaints with Kingdom Hearts 3. A lot of it is just set up for Kingdom Hearts 4, whereas in Kingdom Hearts 2,
we're kind of done with the setups, and we want
not
a conclusion, but I want to be satisfied.
Yeah, like that's
dealing with this franchise.
Yeah, like when you finish Kingdom Hearts 3, you want that to just be a good conclusion to 1 through 3, and then of course they can have stuff for Kingdom Hearts 4, but they spent a lot of time in this game setting up for Kingdom Hearts 4.
And they've been setting up for Kingdom Hearts 4 since Recoded.
That's also
really.
Well,
are you saying that to be like mean or like?
No, I'm saying like that's when Maleficent and Pete learned about like the Book of Prophecies and the Black Box.
Maleficent and Pete.
You'd think that would be in Kingdom Hearts 3 though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything about that because you aren't actually beating the game.
I'm not trying to.
But with Kingdom Hearts 2. It was only in the final mix version where they added in stuff that hyped up Birth by Sleep in future games. The original game, that plot was a solid game about itself. It was its own narrative. Roxas, Nobody, Xemnas. Kingdom Hearts 3's plot is, Sora has to save these guys. Of course, that's his job. But Unchained Key, Kingdom Hearts 4, it just throws sequels at you. And it's like, can we focus on this plot? And Nomura is salty about Final Fantasy 15.
He needs to get over that shit.
Bro, you don't even know. You're only on Kingdom of Corona. So...
Is he really?
Yeah, like, after seeing the Toy Story Verum Rex thing, like, I can't even say anything about other saltiness of
I'll listen if Joe wants to close his ears.
Well, you as well, there's just stuff.
What, do they bring Cloud back for one scene just so he gets killed off?
Yeah. I'm not saying anything, Joseph.
And then he says, I wish I wasn't from Final Fantasy, that accursed series.
Wait, Chanel says, where were you? That's a question I would like to ask Pluto, like his only significance was holding the letter.
Guys, you are not complimenting me enough on the stream, and I'm personally offended.
Pluto, if he's not one of the true Organization 13 members...
I will tell you right now, the 13 Seekers are Xehanort, Pluto, Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh,
and Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog!
I haven't shown Dom that tweet.
Oh yeah, that was a good tweet. But... yeah, after Dominic and Joseph finish Kingdom Hearts 3, I'll make a stream where I just rant about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you have a lot on your mind.
0 viewers.
I made that review video of Kingdom Hearts 3, and that was only touching the surface. Every day that passes, I think of more angry thoughts. Yeah, I think
every day that passes, my darkness grows stronger.
It's like that scene at the beginning of the game when they tell Sora about Recoded, and Sora's like, "I do know hurt. That I feel that I do know hurt, guys. I know much hurt." I actually made a post.
Such sorrow.
I made a post on Twitter on my not Twitter on my Tumblr, and it was just I explained how every character was disrespected in this game, and so there are
I'm playing the game.
There were a few good posts like, yeah, I support this, and then there was this one post, and I don't understand it because he was just like, yeah, you're some stupid SJW, and I was like.
Oh, those SJWs.
Like, what am I supposed to...
They're trying to ruin our video games by putting in transgender
warrior.
characters.
I never even mentioned Broke, Mortal Kombat 11, well, Shaggy shouldn't be, because he's immoral, yeah. I was gonna make a post about that. It was like... I'll think of it later. But... shut up. Yeah, I made a post, and I had I have mostly good comments, good feedback. But there's just one guy like, yeah, fans are just selfish nowadays. Like, the plot was easy to understand. I'm like, the plot was easy to understand. KH3. And I'm like, yeah, the plot was easy to understand. You can follow it, but by simplifying it, they skipped over a lot of details that makes things not make sense. And, it was just stuff. But yes, Tumblr. I will never give anyone my Tumblr. It is a haven. No one wants to see any of that. But,
I don't see Max Tumblr.
I think we follow each other on Tumblr. But you haven't posted in, years.
I haven't posted since high school.
Exactly. Like, I follow you. I don't know what your name is. But
my Tumblr was great, though. In my glory days.
I'm pretty sure it was, Dragon Ball Z.
It was just Dragon Ball Z, and I wasn't one of those weird sex Tumblrs.
Like V.
Is V a sex? V's on Tumblr?
Yeah, but she also doesn't post. All I know of my friends...
What is this? I'm sick of this.
Oh yeah, making sure. Yeah, it was Tumblr, and I can actually bring up that post. Hold on, because my other tab is Tumblr. Okay. Yeah, most of my feedback is good. Let me just go through all of this. I got another post.
This picture? Can't find it.
Okay, yeah, this is the first thing. Clearly, y'all didn't play KH3 right. You wanted a carbon copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. And it's like, bruh, no one wanted a carbon copy of Kingdom Hearts 2.
No. Some people did.
Well, me personally, I didn't want it. Because, I was just, arguing about Kingdom Hearts 2 being bad in some areas. But it's just after... This is 2019. That was 2006.
I think you wanted more than what you got.
Here it is.
That is true.
You wanted 10 years of development. You thought...
Well, hold on. Oh yeah.
I put it this way because we.
Well, so in terms of development time, I knew it began 2013, 2014. I didn't want 10 years of development. I wanted just.
No, but you gotta understand, 10 years. I'm 25. I was 15.
No, yeah.
10 years ago. So I want something, and that's what happened with Kingdom Hearts. Happened. A lot of us happened. And that's the difference with things like fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They release yearly.
Yeah.
You don't have an emotional.
Yeah, it's just whatever. Yeah, it's just this
Kingdom Hearts. They gave us the runaround. It was like here's a game on the DS, the Game Boy, the PSP. Every console you want except the one you had. There's games, there's plot, you care. That's what happened. So I'm not saying you wanted 10 years of development, but you expected a 10-year payoff.
Yeah, after all these games.
What you were waiting for.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what everyone expected. When I bought Destiny, I didn't expect. I wasn't waiting for Destiny for 10 years.
Yeah, of course.
Me and Jeremiah, we were waiting for 10 years of Destiny. we had 6 months of hype.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think, in my opinion, I'm not trying to be. I'm finished the game. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not telling you you're wrong. But I will say, and because I'm in all these you don't understand how many Kingdom Hearts group
you've joined.
I've joined every Kingdom Hearts group on Earth to share our shit.
Yeah.
So I see them talking about it. Everyone was expecting a 10-year game, a 10-year game, and that's not wrong. I'm not mad at them for expecting that, but they're holding Kingdom Hearts 3 to a level, a game plateau you could never ever reach.
People are
never reach.
Kingdom Hearts 3 to be like the perfect, absolute.
The best game you'll
even
ever
with me, like I never expected it to be perfect. I never expected it to like go above and beyond, because I knew it began in 2013, 2014. I knew it was like only 5 years of dead time.
I was expecting just a good Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I was expecting just at the very least just simple stuff. The other games built up to these mysteries and these plot points. I expected answers for these things.
You were expecting like not an amazing game, but
even outside of gameplay, just in terms of what the characters say, answer stuff we've been hoping to hear about for years. Like answer these mysteries, these questions that fans have had. Because if anything else, fans of Square Enix games are very passionate about the series that they're in. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Even The World Ends With You. Fans of these games are very passionate about these games that they love, and Square Enix doesn't seem to be putting in enough effort to actually, live up to those fans' passion. And they just release stuff, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll get to that later," and they never do. And
they wait for they want to see this.
And so
into development.
So let me get back to my Tumblr, because I didn't even get to what I was even trying to get to. But I just got distracted again.
And the comments about suffering on YouTube.
Yeah, it's basically one of the main things everyone is saying is that everyone wants another Kingdom Hearts 2. But again,
that's it. They wanted Final Mix 2 of Kingdom Hearts.
But even then, it's just like I didn't expect a Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I didn't even like KH2 in the first place. I just wanted a satisfying conclusion. Because every game that I've played in this series, I've been satisfied by the end of it, except Kingdom Hearts 3.
We can end our conversation. I'm going to end the stream, because this is the part where he just has...
Yeah, this is like just the talking part.
Oh, yeah.
So we can keep talking out, but I'm saying I'm not really going to actively pursue
keep playing.
This story.
You're in chapter 4 already?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what Joseph said at the start. That's kind of impressive.
This is very whack. No. Chapter 1 through 3 was prologue.
You are absolutely right.
But you can keep saying what you're saying. Like, I'm just saying, I'm not going to... I don't want to play Crash Bandicoot, so we can talk.
I don't even... like. I mean, again, I can run on for a while.
But I agree, like, it's like...
Yeah, people outside of dev time, people expected a payoff to 10 years of waiting for this game. They wanted a conclusion to Birth by Sleep and KH2 and 358 Days and Recoded.
Did your arm work like that? You see how it's just like I don't think arms work like
that. But like Kingdom Hearts 3, it gave me some answers that I appreciated, but at the end of the day, it didn't really satisfy me, and I feel like most of it was out of Nomura being petty for being kicked off Final Fantasy and just his kind of personal issues about Square Enix.
Oh wait, they shoot you in this scene.
Well, you can shoot like some targets like that hanging
Nomura
thing.
Will be the next person.
No, like they will.
The studio, the
someone breaks. Oh, I have played Crash Bandicoot before.
I can believe that. Didn't we have that?
Keiji Inafune's done it. Koji Igarashi Castlevania did it. The Banjo-Kazooie guys did it.
What did they do?
They left Rare and made Platonic and then made a Ukulele.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's not, I don't think it's about that. And I don't think he made the little game trailer in Toy Story as a spiteful thing. To me personally, I think that was just like a really fun
But
this looks like an Easter egg.
I think that's how you get to your house.
That's where you go, but you're just not able to do it yet.
Yeah, that just goes down to your main house.
Because you haven't been called down for dinner yet.
That was in 3, right?
That was 2.
2. It was in 3.
3 was the desert.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so of course, I'll wait for later on for a full Kingdom Hearts 3 stream to get into the nitty-gritty details.
The meat and potatoes.
But for right now, yeah, like, people... Like, I did see a video, you know, because most reviews that I see for the game are about, like, 7.5 out of 10, which isn't bad. But...
Isn't that a Kingdom Hearts title? 7.5 out of 10?
I feel like, well, yeah, but I feel like the difference is every Kingdom Hearts game since 2 has been a handheld and people don't care about it, so 7 out of 10 is like what you're expecting to get.
Yeah, they wouldn't just know.
Yeah, but for Kingdom Hearts 3, you would expect a higher quality. And most of them are like criticisms about, you know, plot, pacing, world design, yada, yada, yada. You can get a trophy if you hit every of those, those things.
There's one that's like pretty hidden.
Actually, this is my account, so I already have the trophy, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh.
But,
I'll leave this foolishness.
What was I saying? But, yeah, like, I can sympathize with most complaints about the game. But yeah, we'll save the whole Kingdom Hearts 3 full discussion for a later date. Is it wrong to still watch SpongeBob? No. As long as it's the older episodes. I don't know about the newer episodes.
Big facts.
But if it's seasons 1 through 4, like, no, those episodes are great. Like, we quote those every day of our life. So, yeah, like,
we
probably...
It's gotta wait. This is just time.
Oh, it's time, you say.
So Nathan just dicks around in his attic, doesn't get anything. Oh, here you go. Hey, Nate, are you coming down?
Oh, it's dinner. I was waiting for intruders.
Yes. But yeah, well, on another note, we're still in the process of writing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Big facts.
We have the first episode is pretty much planned out. We just gotta, you know, get down to the nitty gritty specific lines like mouth flaps, you know, all that stuff, and then recording. I've just been kind of going through all the scenes in general and kind of just throwing in jokes and planning out stuff. And you're watching every episode of SpongeBob. How many episodes are there? There must be like, what, 10 seasons now?
There are like 13 or 14.
SpongeBob hasn't been canceled, guys.
Yeah,
no, it has not.
They're ongoing.
It is.
I feel sorry for you, Natalia.
It got
What
better.
can I say?
It got better, but then,
And then,
so
don't...
So.
Is it... No, wait, hold on. Save game 2016. Yeah, I don't know which file.
Save game 2.
This one? Yeah. This
2019.
This was 3 years ago.
Damn, Jeremiah hasn't played this game since
2017 at least.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was like the year.
It's on his save file, right? It's on his profile.
This is my file. That's my main file, and then this is...
New game. Just go up.
Well, yeah, but this was February 2019. This
Also,
is today.
That was the autosave,
yeah. Yeah, autosave. And then, yes.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Calling it a night? Yeah, it looks like we are calling it a night.
I'm done playing.
Yeah, we got through 3 chapters, so we're just...
4. We're on chapter 4.
Wait, we got through 3, so we're on 4.
You got
so,
through 3.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can call it a night right now. I mean, we can just talk about stuff, but it's mainly just going to be...
I'm just done playing. I don't want to play Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped.
But yeah, this is the end.
If I could punch, I'd punch my wife, but...
Wow!
Why would you do that?
Why?
It's a video game guy, not me.
Just combat?
Then he gets
It's combat.
Gladio run.
He gets sent to prison after play through chapter 2 again.
But... Yeah, we're just doing that. I do have some stuff to record for the first episode of Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if it'll be out February, maybe March. Like, February is the goal, but it's already like, what, the 20th now?
Definitely. Ooh.
I don't know what day it is.
It's definitely March.
Yeah.
February is
like,
a long
probably
shot.
like early March, mid-March. And then, depending on how episode Arden goes, we can maybe do an episode for that, but that's up to Terrell. What are we planning to do? We can just call it a stream, honestly, because we're all kind of just, chilling.
Do what?
Like planning in terms of like, are we gonna stop the stream or not? So I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we're finna call it a day.
Yeah, so we're.
It seems like he's falling asleep.
Dom is falling asleep.
Yeah, so we'll call it a stream for right now, and then we can probably pick up next week. I think you have like not that many worlds left to go. You have most of the game left to go, Joseph.
No.
Because the game.
Joseph keeps going back and like finding all the treasure chests and doing all. Races. You don't have to do it. Just beat the game.
I got a freaking
Joseph, we have to make a stream. We have to talk about this game.
That ribbon.
Joseph, the ribbon doesn't do shit.
This is a great bathroom. This is the kids' bathroom.
Look back in the mirror. I think you can actually like pose and do like famous stuff in the mirror.
Famous stuff in the mirror, he tells me.
There's like stuff that he can do. Maybe it's in the other bathroom, but like if you stay for long enough, I feel like he like, poses and does stuff.
I think you're lying to me, Mac.
No, it happened to me. Go back to the downstairs bathroom.
For fuck's sake.
Arden will be March 26th. Yes. So I'll be looking forward to that. And then wait, I don't think we have to pay for this, do we? I think it's just given DLC kind of stuff.
What's that?
Episode Arden.
Oh.
Yeah. In here.
Here I am, Mac.
He's gonna do stuff. He's gonna be famous.
You said famous things, and I'll wait.
You'll wait. Nathan Drake. You probably shouldn't have to hit any buttons or anything, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put the controller down then.
Nathan Drake, don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
He's gonna do something. Look at him.
I'm in the mirror. I don't know what else I could do.
I'm looking at the man in the mirror.
Nice.
I'm telling him
JoJo,
to just pose already.
There's gotta be some kind of input here.
Yeah, maybe in stream, Mac.
Yeah, Drake's done.
What?
He isn't into it.
But he poses in the mirror. I saw this with my own playthrough.
In a lot of games that have reflections, it's not actually a real reflection. It's just another room loaded up behind the mirror.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion does it.
That game I never played.
A lot of games do it.
Anyway, Nathan should be posing.
Mm-mm.
I'll keep holding it.
Sure.
Nathan's gonna pose.
Show me something.
Nathan, Drake, I believe in you.
Drathan Nate.
We do have to. Oh damn! You have to pay for Arden like $5. That's.
How much do you think Arden's worth?
Arden is worth a single trash bag.
-$5.
Yeah, I guess even better of an
answer.
answer.
So they say they should pay you for playing it.
Yeah, Square Enix should pay us to play episode Arden.
Sounds legit.
But
he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna pose, man.
But he posed for me. Am I thinking of
for you?
Am I thinking of Joel? No, that's impossible.
No, he
Joel's
wouldn't
not.
do that.
Yeah, like Nathan's cool as shit.
I don't think he's gonna pose. I think it might be the end of the stream, man.
By the end of the stream.
All right.
Can you go first person?
I don't know how to go first person.
Can you? Do the target. Like we'll target the mirror. See if it does it.
I'm doing it. I'm targeting the mirror.
But when I passed out to everyone yelled at me.
I don't recall this ever happening. Okay, fine. We're gonna end the stream because Nathan Drake.
Look at that smiley face in the sink.
Nathan Drake isn't doing anything.
Look at that smiley face next to his soap.
So thank you, Natalia, for tuning in.
That was a good one.
It's a toothbrush holder, but it looks like a smiley.
And Chanel, and everyone else, Art, ISO, whoever's here at the moment. Artso. And hopefully we can get episode 1 of Kingdom Hearts 3 abridged out to you soon, because it is definitely in production. And
y'all be good.
It is definitely going to be a thing.
Don't talk to strangers.
See you, Natalia. Let me,
Unless you're the stranger talking to them.
Then definitely strange something.
Yeah, do it.
Don't talk to strangers unless you're the stranger.
Yes.
Excellent